How's it going, everybody? For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Lagunitas DayTime Ale, a fractional IPA. So for today's beer review, we have DayTime Ale by Lagunitas, and it calls it a fractional IPA. And then it says, is that ridiculous or what? I don't know. They always write weird stuff on their bottles. Alright, it says it is a dry hopped ale with an original gravity of 1.042, 54.20 IBUs, which is a decent bitterness. That's right below what I would call like a Irish stout bitterness. And just 4.65% alcohol by volume, so this is going to be a session IPA. And then around the label, they always have interesting stuff written. This says, have you been jonesing for something more primal and less evolved? If so, fire is the element for you. Air, water, and earth are of no use. There is a freedom in burning down the house of fixed expectations, and it confers an undeniable lightness to being. Okay. Life is uncertain. Don't sip. I see. So, I'm going to be drinking this out of my Dogfish Head branded IPA glass today. So let's get the cap off of here and see what this is like. Alright, straight out, the color pours. Just a clear gold. Looks just like a domestic colored beer when poured straight out. I'm going to pour that a little aggressively there. Has a pretty low to medium low head potential. Formed up about maybe 3/4 a finger of bright white soapy head. It seems like the head is not going to stick around very long. Holding this up in the light doesn't look that great. It's just kind of a murky, limeish gold haze kind of thing going on there, as you can see. As far as the aroma is concerned, smells really good. Peach, mango, pineapple, a lot of pineapple. Very wet, juicy, dank hops. Grapefruit and hops, of course. Just very bright and vibrant, and just kind of like sweet tropical fruits. So it's what you'd expect from an IPA, obviously. So let's give this one a taste and see how it is. Weak. Little bit too weak for my tastes. Even as like a session IPA, it's still a little weak to me. It's kind of like one step up from a domestic beer. It has those Pilsner qualities, but it does have just a little bit of hoppiness to it, and that's really all there is to say for it. Most of those aromas are lost in the taste. It is a good session beer, and there's nothing wrong with it. This is one of those beers I'd like to call a transitional beer. When someone is first wanting to get into the craft beer scene and out of just drinking domestic stuff, this would probably be a good bridge over into stronger, more hoppy beers, because it's just barely a step up above domestic beer. There's really not much more to it than that. It's got just that, beery Pilsner taste, but the hops are up a little bit. It has just a little bit of that kind of hoppy grapefruit sort of taste going on, but not very much. Quite watery. Very subdued and toned down, extremely so. As far as an overall score goes, I would probably rate this at about a 70 in the style. I think even for a basic IPA, it could be better. My own personal opinion on it, I get a middle of the line at 50. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like a really good IPA. It's just your average run-of-the-mill kind of light IPA. So, That has been my review of Lagunitas Daytime Ale. Hope you guys enjoyed the beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.